Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. So people, what, are people mad that I'm 4 minutes late? Wow. Wow, 4 minutes, man. That's something else. Four minutes late. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, you know what? If those 4 minutes were really that important to you, then maybe this isn't the place for you. I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that out there. No need for sugarcoating it. If your 4 minutes are that precious, you probably shouldn't be watching a stream of somebody else working anyway, then. Is it ideal to be 4 minutes late? No, but you know what? Sometimes a guy just has to take a dump. It happens. Oh, man. See you later, Mike. Peace. Also, it's 3 degrees warmer in here than it's supposed to be. Why is it warmer in here than it's supposed to be? Yeah, I read the whole list of comments, so anybody changing tunes now, I'm aware. I'm aware of your tune changing. Hey, Mr. Anime, how's it going? Alright guys, so I had a plan for tonight. What was my plan? I think I was going to work on the hands, but I have this opened up. I messed around with the face today off stream to get the head ready to go. So I guess we're going to work on the hair a little bit more since we lost a bunch of... Oh man, we lost a lot more work than I thought. Actually, no we didn't. That's all on the other... okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and go to subtool. We're gonna copy this subtool. Then we're gonna load up the quick save, which has more of the work saved. Okay, yeah, this has a little bit of... Hey! Oh, my bad. I opened the wrong quick save. It should be this one. By the way, guys, I'm like 80-20 against putting texture on the materials. I'm not sure, but like I said, 80-20. All right, so yeah, that has a lot more of the back part done. So we'll do a little bit more. I want to like finish off the side, maybe at least. We'll see, but first we need to replace the face. So now we have the different, that's how the face started, and that's how the face is now. Looks like a different person. More or less. I need to change the ears a little bit, but... Alright. Isaiah Poole had the video on pause. What's up, Joe Jacobs? How's it going? Uh-oh. Sniffles. Sniffles today. All right. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do for the clothing is just add that like bead of material around like I did for the hood. I think that'll be enough to make it look cool. And maybe we'll do some of that tonight. I don't know. I do want to do a little bit of work on the nose, just a touch, and I think we'll probably be good with that. Smooth out a little bit here and there, but the rest of it's looking pretty good. I need to clean up the mouth a little bit too, but... Are we really still having the conversation about that? Let's drop it. You guys take things too seriously. Yeah, I like the face like that. Very nice. Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this. Maybe I did, and I'm losing my mind. But I downloaded an update for ZBrush, which supposedly will help the stability so that it won't crash as often. That'd be really nice. We'll see. We will see. Alright. Guys, it's time to do the most exciting part. The hair. Who wants to do the hair? Nobody. Nobody. What is Anthony currently doing? I kind of just got here. Okay, read the title, look at the screen. There's no more description needed, honestly speaking. It's very straightforward. Very straightforward. I forgot I was doing the hair. I'll go back to the ears later. That's true, $15 off, I think 75 bucks. Is that what the deal is, Alfonso? I'm pretty sure that's the deal I saw. Okay, but genuinely, I'm very curious about this. When people join up and they see what's going on the screen and they read the title and they say, what is he doing? What are they asking? I don't get it. I'm very curious, and I'm not being snarky. I'm genuinely curious. How is it unclear what's happening? Because if it is somehow unclear, I would like to rectify that. But if you see what I'm doing right now, and know that I'm making an action figure, there's only one possible solution. I'm trying to create sentient life on the computer so that I don't have to make videos anymore and it can do the work for me. Obviously. Like, I don't get it. That's so obvious. Well, that's not where I want that. You like the head sculpt? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I need to do some... Like, I've gotten heads down pretty well. Men heads, male heads. I haven't done too many females. I need to do some anatomy studies for the fingers and hands. Which, though I wanted to work on the hands tonight, but... We'll see. We might not. What's up, Ash Ketchup? Who am I making? Dude. Where'd the piece go that I just added? Is it gone? Is it invisible? It is invisible. I knew it. Somebody's playing some games around here. I think I'm going to just somehow fit the word original characters in the title of the video. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because it's already too many words. Like, it's a long-ass title. But too many people ask which character I'm making. And I only have myself to blame for that, I guess. So, I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, and if you do know about the software, then I'm happy to go nitty gritty on you. I will go nitty gritty all up on you. Well, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point, Sir 117. Unless Cyberpunk ninjas are an established thing, which I don't think they are. Not, like, wholesale anyway. I mean, to ask who I'm making would be to say you don't understand that it's new and original, which is possible. So again, maybe that's me. That's on me. Like I said, I'm not being snarky. I'm being genuine here. If I need to be more precise, more clear, I can do that. I can do it. I was just trying to keep the title from getting monstrously, wow, very large. I don't remember how I like cleaned this whole area up. Let's take one from here. As much as I hate doing this, there's some sense of accomplishment. It's kind of like shoveling a driveway or mowing the lawn. Like, it in itself is not rewarding at all, but the satisfaction of watching progress be made, there's something to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not start doing all of that there. There's definitely something cathartic about seeing one hair at a time be added. Luckily, we're not doing scaled hairs, or that would take forever. Did you get Marvel Legends X-Men Wave yet? No. It's not out yet. Listen, guys, I don't have money to be buying stuff. This brings me to a point I guess I might as well address. I don't have money to be buying stuff on eBay overseas in order to get it in early and review it. Like, that's not going to happen. I'd like to do that, but I don't have the money. So if any of you guys want to like kick in, that's awesome, I'll do it. But as long as it's up to me having to buy it, it can't happen. So people comment, a couple people, which I'm pretty sure their comments are now gone, commented on my video today, oh my god, this video is so late. No, it's literally not. I literally reviewed the figures within a day of receiving them, which shipped the day they released. Not late. Some people bought them early. That doesn't make my review late. That makes them early, good for them. Doesn't make my review late. So take your 2 cents about being late and insert it directly up your coin receptacle. Oh, man. Don't even get me started tonight. I'm not in the mood. Kind of in the mood. Kind of in the mood. Also, the eye is the wrong color on Thor. I am aware that he had a fake eye put in. It's the wrong color. Why is that such a hard concept for people in the comment section? Holy crap. I didn't say it was not the right color because it didn't match the other one. I said it's the wrong color, which it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are people acting a fool today? It's all from, well, I mean, I made my own head template, but that was from scratch. I made that from scratch. And then I go from there. I'll show you. I can show you, man. Oh, by the way, I think I fixed MooBot. So for those of you on Twitch, you can do commands now. And I think I fixed Nightbot. Yeah, Mike, it's like, what the hell, guys? I didn't say the eyes don't match. I said this one eye is the wrong color. And everybody's like, oh, he's got a fake eye. No shit, it's not the right color. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just want to take this some days and just right like that and try to get it out the other side. I don't think it's gonna work. Sako Morimoto! Konnichiwa! Hajimemashite. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I think that's some Japanese for you. I'm not sure though. Vegeta-san, you'd buy this? That's good. That's the idea. That's the plan. Stan. What was I was about to do something. What was I about to do? Oh, speaking of Vegeta, I just got that figure in today. So I'll be reviewing that tomorrow for Saturday. It's Saturday. Woo -hoo. That's a song from the 90s. Carlos Pinto. Master? I feel like that's not quite the right title. Lord, I think. Go with Lord. The Thor review. Well, you came to the right place. Deadpool Carnage, thanks for subscribing. Hey, guy with Japanese name I can't read recognized some of my Japanese, which means it wasn't terrible completely. How about those apples? Nice, Carlos. I'm glad to help. I mean, that's what reviews are for. If you're watching reviews and they're not helping you with your collection, you're watching the wrong reviews. That is really the only purpose of a review, to help the consumer decide whether or not to spend their money. That is it. I mean, sure, entertainment as well, of course. But do you want the entertainment at the expense of your expense? I don't think so. That's the way I do my channel anyway. XDJ bro, what's up? You were the guy that bought the Xeno lot, super happy? I'm sure you were, man. Like, people don't believe me. I said I'm pricing these things fairly. More than fairly. And then I was like, getting people trying to complain about the prices. I'm like, no. Nope. My prices are better than you can get anywhere else. Stop it. Which figure line would I recommend? That's a very vague question, sir. We're gonna need a little bit more information to answer that question. What do you want to collect? Because the answer to that question, to suit your needs, could be Barbie. I don't know what you like. If you're into Barbie, then I will recommend Barbie. Or Mezco figures, because they have the same... Oh, that was mean. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. It's true, though. No, it's not. It's kind of close, but it's not true. I was just joking, Mezco people, if you're out there. Just joking. Hot Toys would have been a more apropos comparison. Floppy junk. I think I should get a shirt that says floppy junk now. Make a shirt like this one. By the way, guys, shirts like this available in my Teespring if you want one. But I should make one that says floppy junk. Mike knows what's up. Mike, to be fair, you got the friends and family discount, but yeah, the price was still good. It was a good price. SH Figure Arts or Storm Collectibles. I've reviewed every single figure Storm has made of their fighting lines you should check out my reviews. Actually, that's not true. I didn't review a couple of the variants from New York Comic Con. Anyway, I've reviewed all of the Storm figures and almost all of the... Actually, if you're into DBZ or SHF, I mean SHF, then I've reviewed all of those too. So just check my reviews, man. Check my reviews, and then the recommendations will be there for you to decide. That's funny, Carlos. They are definitely a different scale. The SHF ones, though, it's a solid figure. So that's not a bad pickup. I reviewed that, I believe. I reviewed one of their Predators. I don't know how many they have, honestly. I feel like I'm talking fast today. I didn't have any caffeine. I think I'm just in a good mood, which is weird because I really wasn't in a good mood until I started bitching about the comments about Thor's eye and about my review timing. Maybe I'm at that age where bitching is what I enjoy. I don't enjoy it though. I'd much rather never have to bitch. I don't know. No, Victor, you take it back. You take it back. Some of the Mezco figures are nice, but as a rule, I would say, now this is heavily opinion based on a decent amount of objective, proportional fact. A lot of their figures are goofy looking because they're built like little gorillas, and their clothes look like sock puppet clothes, at least prior to current releases for the most part. So to be fair, some of the Mezco figures look really cool. Some of the Mezco figures look like gorilla-shaped sock puppets, if we're being fair. Which I am. Because why be anything else? It does feel good. That's for sure. The Blade and TV Punisher? Huh? I'm interested in seeing the Blade and TV Punisher. What are you talking about? Why is my leg itch so much right now? What the heck? Itchy AF. Can that trend stop by pretty soon, please? I'm tired of it. Anybody else? Tired of the AF trend? Boy, am I. Oh, the Mezco figures. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are definitely good attributes. Most of the time, their head sculpts are pretty top-notch. So, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're terrible garbage. I'm just saying, overall, the trend has been a lot of their figures have had odd proportions. It suited the Batman they released first, which was like, alright, well this makes sense. And then they started going that same route with like everything. If I want to buy figures with gorilla proportions, I'll get some Planet of the Apes figures. Oh. Or Toy Biz Marvel Legends. Oh. Nothing is sacred here. It's true. Nothing is sacred here. Force positivity is one of the biggest con jobs I've ever seen, and it is ruling the internet right now, and I hate it. What happened to reality and facts and helping people with reality and not just telling them everything's great, everything is awesome, Didn't anybody watch the Lego movie, or did everybody just get the wrong meaning out of it? Because I feel like that's what happened. Do I think McFarlane will become a good toy company again? No, honestly, they've never been a good toy company. If we're being honest. They're a good collectible company-ish. Toys, no, because they're not about the articulation. They did a great job with Halo, and that was it. But seriously, guys, if you watched the Lego movie and didn't get the right meaning out of it, that's a bummer. Because the Lego movie and I agree on the general state of things. And I'm so excited to see the sequel, but I have a strong feeling that the sequel is going to undo that which the first movie did. Because it's not the trend nowadays. Nowadays the trend is to change who you are to appeal to the trends, rather than to stand firm. Lego movie, don't do it. Whoa, 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 guy with Japanese name who I can't read. I can read the nose part, the nose in your name. There's a no there and a no there. I can't read the rest. I know one kanji, kind of, and it has to do with fish, because it happened to stick in my head. Niku. No, not fish, meat. I know the Niku. Or is it the Gyuniku? I don't know, I can't remember now. There's one kanji I would recognize as some sort of meat type of thing. But otherwise, my kanji knowledge is, waruri. It's bad. Not good with the kanji. You think the hair looks like worms. The head's only going to be an inch tall. Alright? So when it's this size, it's not going to look like worms. It's going to look like hair. When you zoom in like this, I mean, sure, obviously that's not exactly what hair looks like. But it's an action figure. We have to make some concessions with reality to make it into what we want it to look like. You are very truthful. I am very truthful. That's what I pride myself on. There's no reason to be anything else, because even if you're lying, the truth is still underneath that lie. Lying is fine on the surface, but it doesn't change reality. That's the thing that I think people don't get. Like, I could tell you guys every action figure is awesome and everybody be happy. You'd be like, yay, let's buy toys. But then you're going to get it and you're going to be like, oh shit, I just wasted $100 on this thing thinking it was awesome. Turns out it's made out of paper mache and dog shit. And nobody wants to buy $100 worth of paper mache and dog fecal matter. So, I'd rather be honest and truthful and be like, listen, I wanted this to be as good as everyone else did. However, it isn't. Don't buy it. I think that's the way to do it, you know? I like to keep it 100. And I do it for you guys. What is going on with this piece right here? It's just not cooperating. That's okay, we'll get it. Nope, not getting any more Mattel Halo figures other than Master Chief and Arbiter and Cortana. Or if they redo Blue Team, which they won't. I need to sell mine off. Nope, I did sell them off. Never mind. Yeah, I got rid of all my Halo Mattel figures. Or Mattel Halo figures, except for Blue Team, Arbiter, and Chief. Which is part of Blue Team. Zepminator 43. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to because of the delay, but I'm assuming you're talking about something I said. In which case, thanks. Thanks for the affirmation of my words. Why is it still hot in this room? I don't understand it. These are gonna be sold like large scale type situation. So I will be reviewing them eventually, sure. I think it'll be interesting if other people review them. I'll be curious to see how it goes. You know, like it could very well be that everybody reviews them fairly and that kind of thing. Or it could very well be that people are, I don't know, motivated by their own self-interest. It'll be interesting. Alright, we might be able to get this with one more piece. Sir 117Y. I won't be reviewing the prototypes, I'll be showing them to make you guys want to back the Kickstarter. So it's not going to be a review, it's going to be a hard sales pitch / review. Same thing. I mean, it's not like I'm going to lie and say, well, the swivel hinge on the ankle is the best type of ankle joint. It's not. A ball hinge is better. I decided to sacrifice that in order to have better paints, hopefully. I'd rather have a little bit of extra paint than a ball hinge in the ankle. Because a decent paint job could make a figure that's decent look fantastic. And as long as the ankle hinge works properly, then you don't need a ball hinge. Absolutely. Well, if you do the review after you get the figure, it's not going to help the Kickstarter very much. You know, because it'll, you know, already be... The Kickstarter will be over with. Bloodstock. What the heck, man? That looks super messy up close, but when it's this size, it's not going to be noticeably messy. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It looks like hair. Never buy anything from eBay if the seller is from China and it's an action figure. Odds are it's a bootleg. I had somebody tell me I was racist when I said that one time. Like, nope. It's just the truth. I didn't say Chinese people are the devil. I said most eBay sellers from China, which may not even be Chinese to be clear, sell bootlegs. Not racist. Believe it or not everything is racist. Don't buy from Amazon unless you're buying directly from Amazon, otherwise you're most likely paying too much. I've been called a racist plenty of times thanks to my action figure reviews. Because I was reviewing the Marvel Legends Storm figure, and there's a version where she's in her white outfit and a version where she's in her black outfit. And I said the black outfit was the black version of Storm. And somebody's like, you're racist. No. First of all, she's black either way. But second of all, I was talking about the color of her outfit, so why don't you just never talk to me ever again. People are crazy these days, guys. You gotta live with that. Learn from it. Be the change you want to see in the world. Which just means don't be a moron in most people's cases. Yeah, some of the bootlegs are legit. I mean, even close enough to the original thing that they're probably worth getting if you don't care about it being a bootleg. But if you do care about it being a bootleg, then you want to avoid the China sellers on eBay. Storm is cool. Okay. I will note that. I will save that note in case I ever need that information in the future. Oh boy. What do you do when you can't sell a figure you really don't like? I'd curl up with a tub of ice cream and cry into it all night while watching The Matrix. I don't think that's gonna help you any. Keep it. If you can't sell it, what are you gonna do? Throw it away out of spite? No, just keep it. Their Boba Fett was pretty dang close, wasn't it? Mickey sent me a bootleg Wolverine to repaint for X-Force colors, and it's pretty dang close to the original. Hey, why don't you rev your engine louder, buddy? Nobody heard it across the country. That's also an option, Victor. If you have a bunch of stuff you want to sell, then selling in a lot is a good alternative. I'm driving my sports car around a subdivision where the houses are 3 inches across, 3 inches away from each other. I better rev my engine as loud as I possibly can to impress all the people who don't even know I'm driving past. Love people like that. Now, I'm not one of those people that's against loud cars or whatever, but come on. You're driving down a street that's like 10 feet long before you have to turn again. You could probably reach out and touch all the houses as you're driving past. Do you really need to do that? Do you need to be that loud right now? No, you don't. You're just an asshole. Stop being an asshole. It's amazing to me how simple life could be. If people decided when they woke up in the morning, today, I will not be an asshole. But they don't. They don't do that. Yeah, the one thing I've noticed about the bootlegs is translucent plastics tend to take the biggest hit. I should open an online action figure store. Well, when these are done, they'll be sold online. Does that count? Because if you mean like just a regular online retail site, no way. I'm not trying to compete with the likes of Big Bad Toy Store and Amazon and whatnot. Forget that. Tempted to fill the gap that Toys R Us left behind. Make a website called Toys We Is or something like that. I think that there's a chance that could be successful. That's the next big thing in toys. Could work. Alfonso, did you say that after I said it, or did we happen to have the same idea at the same time? Well, nobody questioned the grammar of Jeffrey the Giraffe. I guess maybe that's why. He was a giraffe after all. Oh. States can tax online purchases now? Dude, that's been happening for a long time. Where you been? That is what we call old news. Yeah, I don't have anything against shopping on eBay at all. You can definitely find some wicked good deals, but you have to be aware of what the situation is out there in terms of basically just don't buy from China and make sure, and there's not a great way to do this, but make sure if the person you're buying from is selling something that is notorious for having bootlegs, make sure they're actually selling the legit one and not one of the bootlegs he picked up from China. Hey, by the way, Bogwappet, since I saw your name, I want to say thanks again for that awesome donation last night. I was unable to respond appropriately at the time just because, I mean, I guess I was able to, but I was just so irritated by ZBrush crashing and all of the dangleberries in chat being dangleberries and having to discipline them like I'm a kindergarten teacher. I was irritated at the time, so I didn't really respond as I would like to, but as I would have liked to, but that was very much appreciated, very generous donation, so thank you. I don't know when the next Munch Pack is coming, but get this, guys. You remember One Up Box? You know how they said, well, we're not doing One Up Box anymore. So would you like to open our snacky box, our Aki Bento snacky box? We would like to send you that. And I was like, sure, give me the free food. I like free food. So I got that. Well, I got an email. Hey, by the way, we are discontinuing the snacky box. Would you like to open the original Aki Bento box, which you used to open for us once, but then we never sent you any more? I was like, sure. I'm not gonna say no, send me the free stuff, and I will tell people if it is worth buying. Here's a hint. It's probably not worth buying. We'll see though, it might be. Make sure it has the Toei sticker on it. Not necessarily. Depends on the licensing. Depends on the licensing. But yeah, they closed down One Up Box. Now they're closing down the Aki Bento box. And I guess they still have the original Aki, or the Aki Bento snacky box. Now they just the original Aki Bento box. So we're back at it. All I'm doing is waiting for Geek Fuel to contact me and be like, hey, could you open our boxes, please? Like if they switch hands, like I've had in the past where the one company contacts me a second time. They're like, could you open this? And I'd be like, I definitely never told people not to buy this in the past. I'll happily open it. Sure will. I miss doing the One Up Box openings. They don't hold a candle to Geek Fuel though. You guys forget Geek Fuel. Geek Fuel is one of the earliest boxes I did, which is kind of weird. It's odd that this is a thing I do relatively regularly now, because it started off with when I went to New York Comic Con. I met a person who did Loot Crate unboxings, and they got me in touch with it too. So I was doing Loot Crate unboxings. And they were okay. I mean, nobody expects these boxes to be fantastic, but they were good enough. So I was doing that, and I reached out to a couple other places like, hey, I'll open your box if you send it to me, and blah blah blah. And they're like, yeah, do it. And now all these other companies keep asking me to do it, which is funny because I haven't been especially generous in my reviews of these boxes. They keep sending them. The food ones, though, I could understand that. These food ones are great. Well, thanks, Bog. I really do appreciate it. I don't remember what happened with Geek Fuel, honestly. Did I ever tell you guys what they told me? Because I don't remember. Did they ever tell me, like, hey, you keep saying they're no good, we're going to stop sending them to you? Actually, you know what? If I remember correctly, they just kind of pulled you're not selling any, so we're going to stop sending them. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I don't think you're going to be selling any with any of your channels, but whatever. Who am I to judge? Actually, I'm the guy reviewing them, so I'm exactly the person to judge. Alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. Dang, Pog. Which one was it? Which one looked like you? Oh yeah, this one? Damn, you got a mean looking mug. You should be a movie actor. I can't believe I said you gotta. I've been spending too much time on the internet. Even my grammar's starting to go. If I looked like that, I'd be working in Hollywood. As something. Stunt double. Extra. Anything. Dude, I've watched a lot of movies and TV. What have you been in? And also, I think that just goes to show I'm a great judge of things. That I said you should work in Hollywood, and you did. You went back in time and listened to my advice. No, I know, obviously, that's not what happened. What were you in? Name it, whatever it was, no matter how small. That's what she said. Maybe I've seen it. This guy's gonna have cybernetic shit going on here, by the way, guys. Maybe not. Okay, I have two different options I want to do for him, and I'm not sure which one we're gonna go with, but we'll see. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll tell you what, not drinking caffeine sucks. A lot. I want caffeine all the time. Not like an addicted way, but in like a, could use the benefits of it kind of way. Oh, you're a stunt guy? That's cool. I bet you got all the chicks. Oh, you worked on Voyager? That's cool. I watched all of Star Trek Voyager as a kid. Oh, I didn't see that comment. Dude, you were a co-star in one episode? That's awesome. You gotta send me a message. I wanna see. I wanna look it up. I wanna say, I know that guy. I know that guy. For real, send me the name of the episode. I'll see if I can pick you out based on this head sculpt. That's awesome, man. Hey, Braden Mayer, this isn't like a dancing monkey show. You don't just get to show up and tell me what to do. That's not how this works. I'm a very busy person doing very busy things. I can't just start dancing when you clap. You won't get that reference, but that's okay. Hey, you should never kite. Kiting is what hurts people's feelings. That's pretty cool, Bog. Seriously though, email me. You can find my email all over my YouTube page or my website or anywhere. I want to know which episode. And if you don't tell me, I'll watch the whole damn thing. I don't care. I'll figure it out. I will stalk the episodes until I find you. And then I'll be like, I know that guy! And that'll be it. That'll be the end. It'll be worth it for me. I don't have much else to do, okay? But if I'm not doing this or playing video games, I'm about worthless. I review action figures, I make action figures, I sculpt action figures digitally, and I play video games. That's what I got going for me, okay? So, I'll watch it. I'll watch the whole series if I have to. Oh, wait a minute. I know your name from your PayPal thing. I will find you in the cast list. Ah. I know a guy on TV. Oh shit, Jerry Ryan was on that show. Dang, Bog. Slaying him. I'm sure she's a lovely lady who happened to be the only character wearing a spandex tight suit the entire time. Oh, a stage name. Stage names. Taking all the fun out of stalking people. Ethan Gross, what's up? That's a pretty woman right there, I'll tell you. Tell you another thing. I've seen her in some recent stuff. She aged pretty dang good. She still looks pretty fantastic. You know what though, that suit of hers looked entirely uncomfortable. I bet it was. It looked like it was made out of that fabric that was itchy all the time. Her character was the perfect woman? Okay, that's an interesting take on it. I don't know if an ex-Borg is necessarily the ideal situation for romance. I don't know, John, I'm not that creepy. You creep. I only stalk people I know that come to my YouTube channel. I feel like that's where I should draw the line. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress. I put way too much hair on this guy, like too many individual pieces. Talk about too much work. Don't lie, Bog. We know you kept one of the outfits to wear around on the weekends. I can just see him sitting around watching reruns of Voyager in a 7 to 9 costume. That's what I would do, anyway. That's the clicking of the remote, by the way, in case anybody was wondering what that was. It's not just like a nervous thing. It's so interesting talking to people like all of you fine folks on the internet. You find out, I mean, there's so many people in the world, and they all have a unique experience, and you can learn something from everybody. And just, I don't know. I think most of the time people don't take the time to appreciate what the internet does. And yeah, I'm just some dipshit sculpting something on a computer, and you guys are watching it, but it's still interesting to me to be able to hear the experiences of other people and to just kind of, I don't know, it's hard to describe it, I guess. I appreciate it. You guys may not, maybe everybody takes it for granted more than I do, but I appreciate what is happening here. Not necessarily my work, but just in general. The sharing of ideas across different experiences and things like that, I think that's something that's pretty cool. What is it? What's that? I think there's a movie about it. Some degrees of separation or something like that. I can't think of the name of the concept. It's like you're 9 people away from knowing anybody type of thing. Think about that. Interesting stuff. And there you go. I'm only 2 people away from knowing Jerry Ryan. We all are now. Look at that. No offense, Bog. I like you, man, but you're not Jerry Ryan. And I think you'll probably agree with me there. There's a new Dead or Alive game coming out. Thanks, Kobe. Or Kobe. Was it 6 degrees of separation? Yep, that makes more sense than 9, because I've heard that saying before. I can't make licensed figures, sorry, Ethan. Maybe someday. We need to get my line to get it to take off first, and then I can build up the company and then eventually get licensed stuff. That'd be so awesome, guys. We need to do this. Together we can make it work. I'm sure the rest of the cast was nice, but much like I just said, they're not Jerry Ryan. And you should remember that. You are absolutely right, Sir 117. Unless you're Jerry Ryan, your life just doesn't matter. You have to realize I'm not either. I fit that category too. This is true for all of us. The harsh realities of life. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. I don't make them. I just live by them. Unless you're a beautiful Hollywood actress, you just don't matter. Oh man, life sucks. And is awesome all at the same time. I think we can all agree on that. To be fair, though, Sir 117, I did just get done talking about how awesome it is to be able to talk with and share experiences with all of you random strangers from around the country or world. So you're included in that, so don't feel too bad about not being a beautiful Hollywood celebrity. I mean, you still bring something to the table. We'll figure out what that is eventually. Oh man, I'm sorry. That one was just sitting there. I had to take a swing. Don't be offended by that joke. Oh, he's not even going to hear the joke. Oh well. Have I finished DBS yet? I have not gotten past the first episode. But you don't have to spoil it for me. I already know. Goku dyes his hair pink, starts wearing goth clothes, and Broly turns into a young girl. Questions, comments, concerns. What? What are you talking about? Yay, we got the joke in there. But see, Victor, even you, Victor, the ex-moderator who has left the channel and come back, you even add something. That's my point, is like, it's an interesting thing. I don't think people think about it enough. Like, your joke last night about cooking a baked potato. I hadn't heard that joke prior to you telling it. And I know it wasn't actually a joke, but that's my point, is that is now something that made somebody out there laugh. And all because you said some dumb comment on some dumb stream on the internet. I don't know. I just think it's a cool thing. I think people should take it for granted less. The interconnectedness, I guess, of it all. I appreciate that. I think that's a cool thing. And if you want to make fun of me for that, well, you can try. But I'll probably be able to make fun of you even harder. So I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're getting there. Exactly, Mike, exactly. I mean, we're miles and miles away, and it's a tiny place. I don't really want to do the hair anymore, guys, but we're so close to finishing it. I know, you left us because you didn't have time for us. Oh, there was a hurricane. You know what? You watch the stream anyway. Where are your priorities? Hurricanes. Hurricanes don't exist on the internet. That's IRL stuff. We ignore that. Inexcusable, Victor, really. That's true, you are back. But that's kind of my point all along. Everybody that's out there watching is part of what's happening right now, even if you're not participating in the chat. If it wasn't for people watching, I wouldn't be able to do this. Therefore, we are all connected in at least some way. Even if you're only watching out of spite, like just so that you can catch me saying something I shouldn't say, which I do on a regular basis, but I don't mind. I mean, you're still part of this, and it's a small world. Like Mike said, it's an incredibly small world. Hey, you know what, Victor? You definitely played video games with us before, because I remember you having to go get batteries. And that was definitely you. Because you were gone for like... I think you went and bought them, or something like that. You had to leave the house to go get the batteries. And I'm positive that was you. And you mentioned last night that you didn't ever play. You definitely did play with us. I remember. I remember. Although just because I remember it doesn't necessarily mean it happened. Wouldn't be the first time that was the case. Hell, getting old. I remember most things. I may not remember everybody's name from like a million chats ago or something like that, but I remember things. I pay attention. That's the key. That's the thing I think most people don't realize. The key to remembering things, like when you meet people or something like that, is to actually be interested, to pay attention to what they say or what they do, that kind of thing. If you're actually interested, then you will remember. And if you're not, then you won't. I don't do community game nights anymore because too many people were being a bunch of buttholes. And there's no game to play like that that's community game night worthy at the moment. I am less sad. At the state of the video game industry. Or about it, I guess, is the right word. Whoa, Vegeta-san, thanks for clearing that up, man. Thank you. Hell yeah, Bog. I find that's super interesting. That you're a famous celebrity. I would be very happy to see stuff like that. Nope, you don't get to. He's my friend. Oh my goodness. I definitely have issues. So many issues. Alright, we're gonna finish the front after we move around. Dude, that's more famous than 99.9% of the population. So you win. You were on an actual TV show, even if for only one episode. You're still above all the normal people. You're not Jerry Ryan, you're about here, but everyone else is down here. So you still win. I forgot about Jerry Ryan, honestly, until this conversation tonight. Thanks for bringing her up, guys. Wait, what? Randall being a Gerber baby? What are we talking about? The Randall I play video games with? Angry, crotchety Randall was a Gerber baby? See, that just goes to show you, don't become famous when you're a child. You end up angry and crotchety. He's probably listening, that's why I'm saying this. Probably has the stream on. In the background of doing more important things, which is fair enough. Seriously? I don't remember that. Maybe I didn't hear it, because that's definitely the kind of thing I would remember. Randall was a Gerber baby? I'm gonna have to ask him about that if he doesn't chime in here soon. Tonight when we play some Warframe. That's definitely the kind of thing I would not have forgotten. I must have not heard it. Or you completely fabricated it, Alfonso. Are you being sneaky? Did you trick us into thinking you're a nice guy and now you're actually being a sneaky guy? Trying to weave deceit and distrust into our online friendship? That was happening right now? Because if so, kudos to you. Well done, sir. Well done. What if Randall was the Gerber baby? He's the baby on the jar. He's the baby on the jar that makes that little I just took a dump face on the jar of the Gerber food. Oh man, we definitely need to have a conversation with Randall right about now. Randall. Are you secretly the Gerber baby? Is that why you hate everything now? You were forced into child labor? If that's true, that's fair and a little bit sad. But mostly just funny. I'm so glad you put quotations on that, Alfonso. Otherwise, I was going to have to file that comment in the somebody just told us something we didn't need to know category. Which we are all too familiar with here in the YouTube chat. Also, anybody who's been around babies knows exactly what face I'm talking about. Alfonso's got kids, he knows what's up. Babies have a face when they take a dump. Some adults do too, but generally speaking, you won't see it because they're normally in the bathroom. But babies, they do it in their pants, so you see the face. It is definitely a thing. You subscribed, but you've been here for like an hour and a half. You should have subscribed an hour and a half ago. Take it back. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Make sure you smash that bell button. Oh, I'm so tired of sitting here right now. Oh. I need a good massage. I've never had a massage in my entire life, and I doubt I'll ever have one. I wonder if they actually are helpful, or if people just like other people touching them. I'm kind of leaning towards that option. Creepy people out there. Oh, there's no awkward silence, man. It's just silence. No such thing as awkward silence. I believe in awkward talking, not awkward silence. If somebody doesn't have something to say, that's fine. There doesn't have to be something to say all the time. You're too ticklish for massages? That's information I probably didn't need to know, but I'm not upset that I know it. If we ever need to know something about Alfonso that we probably didn't need to know, it's that he's ticklish. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing, guys. When you subscribe, that shit shows up on screen. So either you're lying or it's broken. It's possible that it's broken, but it worked earlier, which leaves only one alternative option. There could be a delay. There might just be a delay. I don't know. I didn't design it. I didn't program it. But ultimately, we've learned two things tonight that I think make us all a little bit better as people. One is that Bog is a celebrity who knows Jerry Ryan. And two, Alfonso's too ticklish for a massage. Oh, three, Anne Randall's a Gerber baby. Man, this is just a very revelatory night. This is what the internet was made for, guys. This is it right here. That's funny. Victor would rather type out, "Man, your name is hard to type," than type the guy's name out properly. He gave up. He said, "Screw it, halfway through, I'll just type words I already know." "Man, your name is hard to type" is way more letters than whatever his name actually is. That's funny. Oh, boy. This has been a pretty good stream so far, guys. I'm in a good mood. All because of you guys. I owe you guys that. Yeah, but you still wear her suit, and that's good enough for me, Bog. That is good enough for me. We can't have it all. You know, you can't always get what you want. But if you try, you just might find that you get what I need. But hey, you don't have to know her forever. It's still an interesting thing. I'm not actually obsessing over her. I'm just making a joke since everybody was talking about her earlier. I mean, she was awfully purty, but that's about it. Also, I would like to add, for those of you that don't know, and I'm sorry, Alfonso, if you don't like me saying this, but I'm going to because I find it quite funny. I'm tittering on the inside right now. Alfonso said he's too ticklish for a massage, but I would like it to be known that he also has a neck tattoo. Those aren't two things that normally go together, I think. And I find that fascinating. You're a fascinating fellow, Alfonso. No! Shit, I thought they fixed it. They didn't fix it. It still freaking crashed. No, I know. I'm just busting your chops. I'm just busting your chops. Oh, man. Hey. The Nightbot definitely hasn't commented all night, right? I haven't seen it. That's not good. When's the last time I saved? Let's see where the quick save is. It's not super far behind. But it's pretty far behind. Let's see where my save is. Hopefully I saved more recently. And this one's farther along. I'm so sick of that happening. That's way too frequent. It shouldn't be crashing that much. Oh, man. Make it save every... Well, it's 11 minutes, it looks like. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be annoying, but I'm freaking tired of it crashing all the time. So annoying. I was having such a good night. Now look at that. I was halfway farther done than this. No, that's Moobot. Nightbot was the one that kept banning people, and they're not banning people, but putting them in timeout. But I programmed it to tell me to save. Like every 10 minutes or something like that. And apparently it's not working. So I have to look into why it's not. Because of course it's not working, because if it was working, I wouldn't have anything to have not work. I got it, Bug. Dude, I remember you in the show. No, I don't really. I'm just joking. Ah, that's awesome, man. I'll look at it later. Good stuff. Good stuff. I was a wee lad when I was watching that show. I probably don't remember much of it. I might have it set, because it was commenting too frequently before, I might have it set to have a limiter on it, so that if the chat's not busy enough, it doesn't. But I want the saving one to be regardless of the chat activity. So I'll have to check. I'm so bummed out right now that I lost about 20 minutes worth of work because it was saving every 20 minutes and apparently it didn't catch any of my recent work. I was having such a good night. We hadn't had any crashes in over 2 hours. Well, actually, it was about 2 hours exactly. We were having good conversations. Everything's fine. Next thing you know, your work is gone. Screw you. Do it again. Hate that so much. See you later, Vegeta-san. I'm gonna check on the Nightbot real quick. Yeah, it should be going off every 10 minutes. Whatever. Nothing ever works right for me. I don't care. Now, Nightbot? Seriously? The one thing I didn't want you to do, it starts doing it. I mean, he's not wrong. Uh-oh, I'm getting itchy. I'm having an allergic reaction to something. Guys, if my face swells up and I can't breathe, make sure you laugh a lot as I go down, because it probably would be pretty funny. Hey, Curse Mark God is now subscribed. See, look, subscriptions do show up if you subscribe. So all you people who say you subscribed but that didn't show up, I know you lied. Hey, whatever happened to that reused car guy? He got mad the one time I called him a liar and a cheat when I was quoting a movie, and then he hasn't come back. I guess he actually got offended. That's unfortunate. I was clearly quoting a movie. If someone quotes a movie at you, it's a rule that you don't get offended. Isn't that a thing? That's a thing for me. He was around a lot and then he disappeared. He must have gotten mad. That's a shame. Hey guy with the Japanese name, which I can't pronounce. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but why don't you shoot me an email with some info on that, because that sounds like something I want to look into. Sounds cool. It might be what I think it is, what I think you're talking about, in which case I can't really use it. But if it's something more practical than what I think it is, then that would be awesome. Did you ban him, John? I can't help it. I have to make sarcastic comments. It's in my nature. Yeah, that's what made me think of it, Alfonso, because he said he made a donation and I never saw the notification pop up, and PayPal didn't notify me until the next day. So I said, "You, sir, are a liar and a cheat," and that's when he got mad. Side Tom Slipknot. Thanks. What's my email? It's on my channel page, bro. Bro. You can click it. I think you can click it. I've never clicked it because I never emailed myself. Hey, Nightbot! Thanks for letting me know! I appreciate it, now that you're working like you're supposed to. Freaking Nightbot waited all night to start working after it didn't freaking matter anymore. You free software piece of shit. I'd spilled some water. Too little too late, Nightbot. You're getting demoted. I would really like to get this done tonight. We spent basically all week working on this hair. What a waste. I mean, it's gonna look nice, but... I'm not sure that makes it worth it. Janine Elliott, welcome. Also, YUG, and then Jane NIK. Those aren't. That's not a word, is it? I don't think that's a word. Ugh, Janique. Ooh, Alfonso, did you like it so far? I haven't yet started. Thanks, Janine. But why did you start your conversation by saying ugh and then a made-up word? I want to know what that word means. The theme for tonight's stream has been learning about different things. We learned some very interesting things. If you can teach us a made-up word, that would be great. That's good to hear, Alfonso. Good to hear. John, I don't think you should watch it. Yes. Why else would it be? Obviously. See, things like that, John, is what makes people think we're close. Somebody said you're the closest person in my life to me. That's not true, John. I'm sorry, but I think it's time you know. The closest person in my life is your mama. Burn. You got burned. You got burned. Screw you, Nightbot. I just freaking saved it. Where were you an hour ago? Oh, man. You're a funny guy, Alfonso. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. This is quality entertainment right here. Yeah, it's definitely working. Nightbot's really picking up the slack. Thanks, Nightbot. Piece of shit. How do I want to do this area is the question. You're heartbroken. Were you in love with your mom too? Oh, double burn. Randall, are you out there, by the way? Are you out there somewhere listening? Can't believe you are if you haven't commented yet. You are out there. Randall, Alfonso said you're a Gerber baby. Were you a Gerber baby? And if so, in what capacity? Were you in commercials? Were you in an ad, like print work? What's the story there? I don't remember ever hearing this before. And I can't imagine I forgot it, so I don't think I heard the story. I need to hear this particular story in order for my life to be complete. That is not something I would have forgotten. No way. Shoot, Alfonso, what if he told you that in confidence and you just gave out his secret? That's no good. And now I gave it out to like a whole handful of people that are watching. It's a very small number of people here all of a sudden. What the heck, everybody? All you people who left. Oh, I vaguely remember that. That must be why it didn't stick in my memory. Because you didn't win. Hey, at least you're consistent. Oh my gosh, I am just mean tonight with these burns. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I don't take it back. But I do a little bit regret. I don't even regret it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to stick with it. Carlos, I don't know what specifically you're referring to. Marcus, thanks for the subscription. I buy stuff, and sometimes it happens to pile up before, or like happens to all be arriving on like the same day, so I can do an unboxing video. But otherwise, I don't really have enough stuff to do unboxing videos. Now, my one friend sends me boxes of things that he collects that I don't, for me to review. Maybe that's what you're referring to, in which case I may be doing that sometime in the near future. Thanks. Hey, what is your name in, like, not Japanese kanji? Because I don't know what to refer to you as. I don't want to keep saying guy with a Japanese name that I can't read. That seems a little bit disrespectful. Not really disrespectful so much as just not polite. Shinjitsu no Akuma, Devil of Truth. That's not your name. That is not your name. That is a very long name. Doesn't sound like a birth name. That's okay though. I'll call you Shinjitsu. I know I'm not pronouncing that perfectly correctly, but you know what? I don't speak Japanese fluently. Yet. £15 of fodder? Oh, I said in the video where I got it. I bought it from a friend. I'm certainly not going to have that anytime soon. I've got like 100 pounds of fodder I need to get rid of. So I'm definitely not buying any more. Okay, so Shinjitsu no Akuma. Hey, I remembered it. Are you actually Japanese? Or did you just make your name in Japanese to be extra weebish? And I'm not saying that derogatorily, I mean no disrespect. Because I'm all about the Japanese culture and anime and everything but sushi basically, man. It's all good. No sushi for me, thanks. I'm just curious if you're actually Japanese, or... So if you are, that's interesting. If you're not, still interesting, just in a different kind of way. We had one Japanese viewer for a long... Like, from Japan, not... I mean, literally, presently from Japan, not Japanese heritage. And that was kind of cool. I don't get too many viewers from Japan. Statistically, so that was kind of interesting. That's why I'm asking is all. I get a lot of viewers from the Philippines. I mean, relatively speaking, most of my viewers are from America. But I get a lot of viewers from the Philippines. And... I think that's about it as far as, like, not US, Canada, Mexico, and UK. A lot from the Philippines. Disproportionate number. I wonder what that... Maybe there's a large collecting community there. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. Nightbot, you're starting to piss me off. Tell me to save my work while it's literally saving. Literally while it's saving. Golly. Sentences are hard for me today. He said weeaboo, not Japanese, not white. What did the white part have to do with it? I just wanted to know if you're from Japan, man. Oh my. You guys are funny. I don't care what you are. I was just curious for a demographics standpoint. You could be purple for all I care. It doesn't make a difference to me. I go, that's a new demographic though. If you're purple, that would be new. But yeah, John, I was talking about Uncle Si. Maybe he was only in it for the PUBG. I do kind of miss playing PUBG, but at the moment, I just have zero interest in it. Dragonaut Daisy, what's up? Guys, I don't know if we're gonna make it tonight. Damn, we're gonna not finish this again? Oh, I lost 20 minutes thanks to that crash. I'm gonna blame it on that. Son of a bitch! It crashed. You guys don't see it when it crashes, it freezes the screen for you. But when I react like that, you can know it crashed. Alfonso, are you talking about the desert map? Because if so, I've been saying that since the freaking beginning. The map is too big, there's no flow to it at all. It's way too big, and sniping is not a consistent enough thing in that game to make up for it. Hey, Dragonaut, I don't think you did. I don't think you did sub. Alright, we didn't lose that much work, guys. It's all good. There it is. Maybe there is a little bit of a delay, but those other people didn't have a delay. That never popped up for them. I think they are listening. They're probably working with Google. They're listening to everything I say. I probably signed off on it at some point without knowing. Who really reads the EULA agreements? I mean, the A is the word agreement, so I shouldn't have said agreement. The EULA documents? What's a good way of wording that so I don't sound ignorant? I think it's too late. I already sounded ignorant. Hey guys, if you're still watching, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. That would be really helpful for me. I would really appreciate it. And it's really good for you to do it too, because it'll make you feel good on your insides. And feeling good on the inside is much more important than feeling good on the outside. Probably not true. It's true. I'm gonna say it's true. I wonder if the stream output is lining my nodding up with the music beats. I'm wondering if there's a delay from the music to my webcam. I wonder. Can you guys even hear the music loud enough to tell if I was nodding in sync with the beats, the little claps? Was I doing that? Or did it look like I was nodding out of rhythm like a doofus? Avoiding comment. Oh yeah, please do. It's okay to say innuendo-y type stuff, but let's not go vulgar. That'd be good. Please avoid making a joke about intercourse. We'll see. I think I have it set so that he doesn't comment if there's not enough comments in the chat. But I thought I turned that off. But he doesn't seem to be doing it, so maybe I didn't turn it off. But he only needs 2 comments per minute. Oh, that's why. There haven't been 2 comments per minute. There's been no comments per minute. So I think that's what it is. Well, if nothing else, I can say this hair turned out to be way more work than I intended, and it's probably not worth it. Do I remember your comment? I don't know. What was your comment? Dental thermoplastic. That's interesting. No, that sounds like the kind of comment I'd ignore or delete. Like, I don't know when it became a thing where somebody with a deep voice who doesn't pretend to be overly excited about everything must be sad. Like, that's not a thing, you know? In the real world, people don't fake being happy all the time. Thanks for watching, though. Uh-oh, we only have 10 minutes to finish. Can we do it? Hey, Tiggs, what's up, man? And always count on Tiggs to stop by the end of the stream. Just to say hi. Or nice job, or something like that. Tiggs, are you secretly my mom? Is it the same stuff, though? This will go in a 3D printer too, and everything that gets 3D printed still has to be made somehow. I mean, it's possible somebody just scans something, but generally speaking, there's no way around doing this part of the process. Granted, I may be taking more time with the details than some people might, but the process is still basically the same. That sounds like a good idea, Victor. I do play on Xbox. Want to join my clan? It's a new clan. Still building the dojo. But all are welcome. It's really just there to build the weapons. We're going to get the weapons built, and that's about it. Unless there's other stuff to do in the clan that I'm not familiar with. Okay, so now that I've set ZBrush to save roughly, I think it's 11 minutes because my slider moved as I unclicked it, and Nightbot's set on a 10-minute timer, they're basically working together, which means it does me absolutely no good. I was hoping they'd be like counter-sunk. It's going to be random depending on when I turn on ZBrush prior to the stream, but still, it's kind of funny. Anybody can join the clan. Doesn't mean I have to talk to you. Alright, I'm gonna just... We technically finished by 9 o'clock, but I'm gonna pop in a couple more hair strands here and then we're gonna call it a night. Do not bite that! Don't do it. Actually, I think we'll leave it right there for now, guys. I'm pretty pleased with that. See? Doesn't look like worms. Once it's all together, it just looks like stylized hair for an action figure. How about that? Alright, guys. We're going to call it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. I did. I had a real good time tonight. And we'll be back in about an hour. What's SIRS? Good night to all you fine aura. I'm not sure what you're saying, but either way, have a good night, guys. I'll be back in about an hour to play some Vigi games, if you like that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'll be back on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you then. Have a good weekend.